This job we're going to be installing it's a Hive Mini. It's our back plate. It's the control hub, not the control hub, the actual thermostat. This is our receiver, which we're going to be wiring into this old Combi 105. Locate the terminal block, isolate the power and test for dead. Obviously you can see, you can't see but can now, I'll have neutral and earth. This is our existing thermostat. So we're going to pick up out of these blocks the live neutral and earth to power up. This here, you can see is our earth connection, neutral and live, and our switch cables on this are 2 and 3. It is in the instructions. This receiver is actually for the dual channel system, so if you had a cylinder it would do the hot water, but it's not needed because we're on a combi. Using the Nippets Ergo strip. Badly make it and then spin it all the way around. Coming left and right handed ones, obviously this is right handed because I'm right handed. Dead easy. Remove the old existing thermostat wire. This is our new 5-core flex coming in. Grey and black are going to go into the switch wires on the backsy, and obviously live neutral and earth. There. So it might look like a bit of a spaghetti junction to some of you. Try and make sure none of the copper wire is showing, other than the earth, but that's not the end of the world. Give it a tug, all cables, make sure they're in fully and not loose. That's the boiler side done. Make sure you tighten up your cable clamp underneath on these, stop them from being pulled out for whatever reason. It's easier said than done. So because, where's it gone? This doesn't allow you to have the cable going in the side or whatever. You have to come from the back. I have to mount it on a back box first, pattress. Also need to change the fuse in that because it's a 13 amp. It needs to be 3. Now it's upside down. Just got to hopefully mount that on there. So connecting that straight into the, although it sits very nice, won't work. So I need to pack it out somehow, which will allow it to finish there. Produce some washers behind these before putting the plate on, so it tightens up against them better. Now hopefully sit on. Might see if they'll lower down them brackets because I don't like how high it's sat, but it's just my OCD. Couldn't get any higher. It's on. Just need to sort out this cable. Up and out of the way somewhere. Oh, sorted. Nah, joking, I'll clip it up. But in theory, we should be able Something not right. I'll have to look at that. Mint. On live to earth. We've got 240. Neutral to earth. Should be 0 to 15 volts, which is fine. Live to neutral. Difficult. 16 volts. So looks like I've got a neutral fault. What's up YouTube? So I've just left that Hive job because it was a dual receiver or a dual system meant for heating and hot water style systems with a cylinder and tanks, etc. You can't wire it up 2 and 3 like you would on the combi system. I suspected after reading the diagram before we started that it was going to be a 50-50 chance. It was either going to be 2 and 3 or 2 and 4, and obviously it was 2 and 4. So when I finally got it to pair, I had to take out obviously number 3 and put it to number 4. She's running sweet as a nut now. Every day's a learning day. I still prefer Nest. Sorry, Hive. What's up guys, Central Leaking. We're going to be going through the new Clever coupler. So this is the product itself. That's what you get with in the box. Looks something like this. I've put the O-rings on these. Silicone grease will be for them. They sit inside whatever valve you're changing to make it a flat surface for the fibre washer. So this is how they work. You've got to imagine we're on site now. This 2-port valve, kaput. You've got no movement on the pipe because someone's inconsiderately put some architrave there. Obviously not, but you know how it is. Plenty of times we have no movement. So we need to change this. This is where we're going to be using the Clever coupler. So we need to cut out a section of pipe first. Now I'm going to be using press. You can use whatever method you want to connect onto the brass that they supply. So before I cut this out, I'm going to roughly gauge where I need to be cutting, just so I'm not wasting more fittings and more pipe on both sides. So I'm going to cut there and there. So you cut your section of pipe out now. The only thing you're going to be reusing is obviously the 2-port and the nuts. Well, not reusing, but off the new ones. You're going to do away with the olives, cones, whatever you want to call them. This is a section that's obviously we've added in. Now we're going to build up, prep the new valve. You should just slide in, tighten up. We've not had to pull the pipe up or down because it wasn't possible. You know, now it works. So you get your reducing set, put your 2 O-rings on, plenty of silicone grease which is supplied. Now it's going to push inside the 2-port, like so, creating your flat surface. So you get your 2 fibre washers which is supplied with the kit. See, one's going to seat on there, and the other one up top. New valve. And now you can see, going forward, how easy it would be if you had to replace this valve in the future. Thanks for watching.